on your screen. It is Naney stepping in.
A couple of levels, they'll start taking over in that regard. Annie, Lee Sin, once they hit level 3, they are utterly unstoppable.
Oh my days, they've gone for more as well. Gideon caught out in the jungle. The Q lands, and Tarzan finds first place. There. Oh, this is doomed. This is absolutely doomed for IG. The kick gonna come on through. Tarzan actually low on HP, and here comes Dove to save the play. On over the wall, but Tarzan walks away. In the meantime, Scout charging forwards. Wink will fall. Tries to finish off the jungle, but he can't do it. And now Scout gets a double stun. The bubble to follow, and the Q from Tarzan. It's a mechanical masterpiece from LNG. Getting a significant roster upgrade in moving over to LNG.
This is
danger. Oh, good God, no. It's a massacre. This is... Turn it off. Don't let the children watch this. It's just not safe.
What someone think of the children?
Just flashes away, dodges the stun. Nicely done here. Perhaps a pick here. Oh, the hook from Wink is the wall, and Tarzan survives. It's a comedy of errors from IG. And LNG started off strong. Can they find any kills, though? As the all-out comes in from Zika. It's a Scion on the back line, but it just don't matter. The knockback here. Are we going to get a big old multi-kill? Duff goes down. No. Denied. The quadra kill will come on through, but no Pentas today. LNG, though. Naney just punts Tibbers away with a TP onto the minion wave. Herald will charge in. Tarzan hooked up to start off with. Bit of healing, bit of shielding, and he's out to safety as LP has dived the backline alongside Zika, and they shred the health bars. IG finally got themselves a kill, but at what cost, Nightmare? Because the base will be in shambles after this one. Another kill taken. Is this an ace for the side of LNG? Not this game anymore. Sends off back to base. Naney just desperately escaping as LP doesn't want to let them go on. Punished for his lack of flash. Dove just recalled. He just got out to safety, and now he's being chased around the base. AD carries are not meant to chase mid laners. It's meant to be the other way around. Steals away the kill from his teammates, does LP. And LNG surely will just end this.
If there is anything I could kind of relate this to, it's like that one Tom and Jerry episode when the cat starts chasing the dog. IG, they have been absolutely exploded, turned the dust and thrown to the wind. LNG, one of the cleanest early games we have seen this year.
And they are going to end the game, destroying the Nexus with a kill for every minute in the game. 22 minutes, 22 kills. LNG, there is a ton of damage in LNG's composition. The Kennen, I mean, the Gragas is going to be bringing damage. Jace, Aphelios, all of these big damage carries. On the other side, you kind of just got the Zeri. Gideon wants to make a play in the top side. Zika still flashed for the time being. The knock-up starting to chain on in there. The lightning comes through. Is it going to be enough to survive? Absolutely not.
Going towards the Protobolt, so it is more about the teamfight burst. Not going to be any of the split push, Kennen shenanigans. Wink's going to get caught out here. That's the route. That's probably
Gravitum, knock up, knock back. What a combo. LP grabbing himself a kill there off the back of Tarzan's hard work. On. And that's where that gold really comes into its own. Scout, though, taunted in the mid lane. Quickness comes out from Wink, but Tarzan is here. Should be able to protect his mid laner, but gets knocked up himself. He's the one in trouble now, as IG a 4-man play in the mid lane. And they're looking for Scout as well. Zika doesn't even move, doesn't even head over to help. A double kill for her. There was a route to try and get a Giga flank in the mid lane, but Herald charge, just going to get half of the tower in the mid lane. Oh, Dove could be caught out of position here. The stun doesn't come out from Zika. I wasn't sure if he would pop his ultimate for that one. First strike, remember, he does a lot of damage. As Naney looking for the engage. He's onto the Aphelios, but the Kennen ultimate buying time. Down goes LP. And there just isn't any damage from LNG because Scout is pushing in the top lane.
Plays very quickly in a way that LP can't on the other side of that AD carry matchup. You got the Galio ult as well. LNG, they're going to have some pretty good timing with that macro to make these work.
Oh, Gideon managing to dodge the Grag Assault there. As in comes Galio as well. Knockup comes through. Lulu is gone, eradicated on the top side of the play as Naney charges on in, but doesn't find a knockup. And Scout's got a tower to hide under. But Naney ain't afraid of towers right now. Scout dives in, but only to die. And in the meantime,
resist. when you're low HP could be helpful, especially the tanky solo lanes as well. They'll get some value out of it as well. But it's not the same as just allowing LNG and macro way back into the play. We're getting a first 5v5 of the game.
Oh, Zika, three-man slicing Maelstrom. Wing survives, though Gideon as well. As in comes the Galio to keep his team alive. LP on the back line trying to survive. Tarzan's huge. Nady's down. Double on HP. And LNG, how have they done this? It's such a one-sided fight after IG have had their number all game long. LP looking for the Quadra, but it'll be Scout to finish the kill off onto Wink. He tries to get under the towers, but it ain't happening.
He's just holding the door closed.
Nady trying to hold them off 4K on the Baron. They're just going to take this one before LNG even get into the situation. 2K remaining as Wink buying time for his team. Nady getting shredded though, but he's still got so much HP for the time being. I was wrong, LP just can't kill him. They've managed to take down Tarzan now as well, as LP still doing a lot of damage. Dove does get shredded. Dove does go down. And now IG on the escape, but they're on the wrong side of the play. A TP up to the top lane from Zika. He's trying to flank this one. LP charges forward, has to use his stopwatch. Bit of a whip from the AD carry of LNG, but he flashes over towards the cannon. And there's the combo we were looking for. Another pick as the AD carry goes down. Gideon doesn't have a way out of the play. He's on the wrong side of the map, and he's executed by LNG. 10 to 10 on the scoreboard. Baron for 3 deaths. Again, I'm going to go back to what I said before. I actually think for LNG, maybe you just let IG take this Drake. It's only a kill take soul, but here we go. IG want it. Nany jumps straight into the mix with Wing getting some knockups. Scout's in all kinds of trouble, but the flames him. And Dove's gone too deep now. Zika moving in to try and protect them as Tarzan, the target, slicing Maelstrom finally comes on through. And that's Gideon knocked into his GA. Hondo knocked up as Dove trying to finish up Tarzan, and it'll get him. LP on the back line is 2 for 1 so far as they're corralled in. LNG low on this one. Wing survives with his life. Red and white though, is it enough? The TC chain there. Zika jumps into the mosh pit again. LP knocked up, taken down, and LNG taken apart. Oh my days, that shock blast so close to turning the play.
Out of the fight or into it. Maybe you can punch someone into Zika, punch someone into Scout's damage. Scout full build as well. He is doing mighty big damage to the opposite side of mid lane.
Nany on the front line, taking a lot of damage from LP, but it's not quite enough. Inferno across the team. What is that damage onto Wink? A heal comes through at the last second to keep him alive. Tarzan trying to execute. Couldn't quite find the target. Dove on the top side. Look, that's 2 autos. 3 autos, and he's almost gone. Forced to flash out of the play. Tarzan back in. Zika with a huge ultimate. Can they finish these health bars? Because Arn is taking over in the meantime. LP has to go Super Saiyan. Gideon knocked into GA as Scout dives in. The health bar's so very low. Arn's got a road into the back line. Knocked into his GA. LP still going strong with red and white. Arn surely falls here as he dashes away over the wall. LP hasn't got anything. Doesn't have the cooldowns. A Calibrum dodged by Nany. And somehow IG come out on top. In that brush. And this is the thing, this is what we were talking about. Elder Dragon is fine to be on the map when you've got this level of control. Dove on a flank, keep your eyes on LP, because Tarzan's already gone. Blinking, you miss it. Scout eradicated. LP chased down, cut down. Zika jumps in, but he's got nothing in the tank. And that's it. A pentakill comes through for Arn, and a pause. Are you kidding me?
What the hell has happened?
Seconds on everyone. You've got your AD carry. The pentakill came through for Arn. I don't know what the pause was. We'll figure that out later. It does not matter though, because IG, they keep the playoffs dream alive.
It takes them near enough 50 minutes to put the sword down into the heart of LNG, but we're going to a game.
Still the favorites. They are still the dominant team that we saw in game number 1. An early game draft here. An absolute decimation with an early game draft in game number 1. Can they repeat that kind of prowess is the question.
1 kill on the Tristana. Particularly if it goes over to someone like Dove. Getting a little bit scared. Not looking like that's going to be likely. Looks like it's going the other way right now.
The buff up from Hung. Scout might be able to finish, and there we go. Well, LNG are finding plenty as the Cullen comes down in the bottom side just to make sure that there's no contest available. Gideon trying to find his way in, but the tidal wave denies it. Dove getting into the pit here, drops a ward, but Scout is here, and Dove knows that he can't win this 1v1. He goes for it anyway as Arn moves over. Tarzan gets the Drake, and the roots across the team will deny anything further. LP is here. Tarzan on the backline gets one. It's 1-for-1 so far, though, and LP is out of mana, but Gideon on the wrong side of the play. Here comes Dove to answer for more. Scout threatening onto Arn. Gideon now the target as LNG keep pivoting around the fight, but they're still making it happen. Dove next to go down as LP grabs a double. There's barely even been any fighting, and LNG just dominate.
And look at the difference that Scout has on the game when he's ahead and pushing and behind. There's going for one last gas.
On has just been rinsed, and now Wing forced away over the wall as well. Blasco going to be used. Gideon on the wrong side of the play. Needlework coming out from Zik, who's going to chase the enemy jungler down. That is one fast Gwen, and no way Gideon can win the 1v1. LP gets revenge for Scout's death earlier. And well, if it wasn't bad enough already, it's getting worse.
IG, they go for a desperation play. Scout's going in alone.
He goes in 1v3. He's got Hung alongside him. The CC chain is absurd, and Nady might just finish the job, but the true damage is there. Cullen comes out for LP for another double kill, and LNG, they're practically immortal.
They're probably slightly more appetizing than that too. They've got a lot of meat on their bones in this game. So much gold to their name, so many items.
LNG, the best thing since sliced bread here as the Needlework takes down Nady. The Polymorph will do something, but Zika still survives, and that tidal wave is going to cause carnage. Absolutely eradicated RIG as LNG, they took game 2 personally as they get themselves their 11th win on the board.
What a strange series, but the 2 wins from LNG.